It's time to do battle. Gotta catch them all. We've got the new V Battle Decks, Gardevoir and Victini versus Battle Decks. We've also got the individual ones. I'll show you those as well. These are brand new. They've replaced sort of traditional theme decks that come with every set, because you probably noticed there's not been any theme decks in battle styles. So we've got V versus Battle Decks. These are absolutely awesome. They've got jumbo coins. They've actually got V promos that you need for your Black Star collections, and yeah, very happy to show you these. Please remember, if you want to pick up your own versus battle decks, head to my website, PlaySkape.com, click the link in the description. All of the stuff's there, and you can find these in the theme decks area, and also like sealed products, Hidden Fates tins, Glaring Rapidash boxes, whatever you want to see, it's all there. Please remember to also subscribe to the channel, click that like button. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm, and it makes me a very, very happy man. So yes, let's just get into the versus battle decks. Gotta catch them all. And here is the V Battle deck, Victini versus Gardevoir. Gardevoir versus Victini, who will win? Who knows? So this is one of the new battle decks. We had the Venusaur and the Blastoise. Like you can see the deck list there for anyone who wants to check out the deck list. Some really nice cards in here. And like, you know, the Spiel and stuff. But yeah, we had the Gardevoir versus we had the Venusaur versus Blastoise V Battle Decks recently. So if you click the link up here, you can see me open those ones. So that's the new style of sort of like theme decks that we've been getting recently. So the contents of this versus battle deck is exactly the same as two of these. So to the two separate Gardevoir versus Victini decks. So I'm not going to open these because they contain exactly the same in the double one, but you can see there it's got exactly the same deck lists, exactly the same contents on both the Gardevoir and Victini decks. But there's a special little bonus, so we're going to check out this first. And there's the exclusive holo Professor's Research Professor's Research Juniper. So there's quite a few Professor ladies now. So it gives you the code cards for those special promos, and it also gives you this beautiful Professor's Research Juniper. So as you can see at the bottom here, this is from Shining Fates. So if you are a Shining Fates Master Set collector, you know, you probably need this for your Master Set if you want to have a true sort of Shining Fates Master Set. So you get 2 copies of the beautiful Professor's Research Professor Juniper. So if you've got Professor Research Magnolia, you can play either 4 copies of that or 4 copies of Professor's Research Juniper, which is quite nice. It gives you a choice of what you want to put in your deck. And you've got here some extra bonus quick balls, which is really nice, and some extra bonus, you know, Marnies. So it's really good from some regular bosses orders as well. So really good for you know, for deck building if you get both of them together. So we'll look at these ones separately. Let's start off with the Gardevoir. So beautiful Gardevoir. So I believe these are unique promos, unique to these decks. So open these up, and the coin is always on the lid here. So I'm excited to see these coins for the first time, because they're jumbo and they look really cool. Oh wow, so here is the beautiful Gardevoir one. So unfortunately there is no psychic types anymore, so they're gone for a sort of more of a purple kind of scheme. Well, obviously Gardevoir's, I think, psychic and fairy, but sorry, yeah, so there's no more fairy types. But yeah, beautiful jumbo Gardevoir coin there, very nice. Put that in the background if it wants to stay up. And just have a very quick look. We want to try and make these videos as comprehensive as possible. So if you want to order these, they're also on our website, PlaySkape.com. Click the link in the description, go to our website, look at the theme decks area. So we got here the V Battle deck. So this is basically showcasing both the decks together, I think. So yeah, you can see there, in this box you'll find 8 extra trainer cards. Put into these decks and push their power levels up, and then it tells you, you know, how to best utilize those cards in the decks by making them stronger. And so these are individual guides, I think, for both Victini and Gardevoir. Yep, so individual guides like how to you know use the first attack to get energy back. You know. Using Chinchino to make do. There's actually a lot nicer cards in these decks than there are in the Venusaur and Blastoise one. So I'm quite excited to, you know, for people to get their hands on these. Really nice. Obviously they're not. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So we've got the beautiful Gardevoir playmat. So you got that for one side, and then you flip it over. You got a nice playmat. So then the Victini deck will have the nice Victini playmat. So, and once again, just very basic quick start rules. I think these might be the same as were in the Venusaur and Blastoise one. damage counters. You need those to know how much damage you're doing. Poison and burn, sort of status conditions, so you know what you can. You can put this little sheet next to your side of the, when you're playing the game. So obviously a lot of stores will be reopening from May the 17th to allow people to go in and play. This does not mean that official sanctioned Pokemon tournaments are resuming anytime soon in the UK, Europe, but you can potentially find your local store and see if there's just like casual games going on and stuff. And then we got here the beautiful Gardevoir V promo. So you can see at the bottom there, SWSH 105 says Black Star promo. You need this for your Black Star collection, and I must say this is absolutely gorgeous. I really, really like the art there on this one. This is much nicer than the regular Gardevoir V from Champions Path. It's got like a big psychic energy attack, so that's really nice. We've got the beautiful Gardevoir V promo there. And I'll go on then. If you want the Gardevoir V online, please, scan the code and let me know in the comments below if you end up redeeming it. So we're going to have a look at these cards, see if there's any non-holo exclusives, but I don't think there's that many like in this time. So we got all your energy cards. So nicely, I think these are already shuffled, so it's quite nice. Okay, so this Dragapult, non-holo exclusive. So if you are collecting a Rebel Clash Master Set, I don't believe this Dragapult in non-holo version has ever been printed in any other time. So that's really cool if you're a Rebel Clash, trying to go for your Rebel Clash Master Set. So yeah, most of these cards are very basic in terms of like attacks and stuff you can do. And these are basically meant to replace theme decks. Getting level balls really useful because that's in strong new card come out of that. So you got Professor's Research. I believe the one in Shining Fates was a non-holo anyway, so that's not exclusive. So I think the only exclusive in this deck, in terms of if you need for master sets, is the it's going to be the Professor Sonia's Research, which only comes in the double one. Which is for Shining Fates Master Sets. Oh, no, it's the wrong Clefable. There's another Clefable that's a holo. So yeah, you get 2 of the special non-holo Dragapults, which is nice. And then yeah, it's just like the usual fare for theme decks. But yeah, it seems quite nice overall. So like with all of these decks, you can see on the back here, they're always going to say the level of the product. So you can see at the top here, level 1. So the upcoming Inteleon VMAX Battle Deck, which has a really good deck list as well. We're going to definitely review that. The upcoming Inteleon V Battle Deck, that's a level 1. That's a level 2 product, so it's slightly more competitive than this. And I'm excited to see. I think the Trainer's Toolkit's probably going to be level 3, but we'll see to that when we get there. So we got here the beautiful Victini V deck. So once again, you get both the single theme decks in the in the double box, which I've already lost. in the double box, which contains both the Gardevoir and the Victini. So you get both of the single theme decks. But if you're a fan of either just Gardevoir or Victini, you don't want to purchase the other one, you have the option of doing that as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just trying to get this out, but damn it, causing too much chaos, too much destruction. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. So once again, if you compare it to a regular coin, such as this beautiful Volcanion one, you can see it's a jumbo coin. So all of the new style coins that they're producing for like new products, I'm not talking about just like blisters where they're reusing old coins, but any new products, I think from now on they're always going to be jumbo coins. So really easier for like kids to kids to flip them, to keep their hands on them and stuff, and they just look really awesome. So, and obviously each theme deck's gonna have a unique coin for that theme deck, which was for the sake of the old theme decks obviously, but those were smaller coins and they look as awesome. So have a quick look at the beautiful Victini playmat. Oh, it's absolutely lovely. So you've also got the rules of the turn there in case you forget what you need to do. And once again, quick start book. This is the same as the other one. Got your damage counters, the poison and burning stuff you can do. The Victini deck, we'll get to that in a moment. The Victini V code. So this is actually a very strong Pokemon Victini V Max deck. So please, leave a comment below if you end up redeeming the code. And the Victini V. So I'm glad they decided to choose the Sword and Shield base set one, because that Spreading Flames attack is actually really strong. Being able to get free fire energies back from your discard pile and put them into your Pokemon any way you like. So very, very handy, and I think I prefer the Sword and Shield artwork to this one, but you can see here it's a promo card, so people need it for their collection. It might be easier for some people to get hold of these ones over the Sword and Shield ones, because they're in a lot of demand now because of the Victini VMAX decks. So yeah, beautiful Victini V promo there to go with our Gardevoir. And we'll take a quick look at these cards. So let's see if we can spot any more non-holo exclusives that people need for their master sets. So lots of fire energies, obviously. Unfortunately, we don't have Welder anymore, but thankfully Victini VMAX only needs 2 energies to attack with. So I imagine, I think that was just a regular rare, yeah. There we go. So I'm not sure off the top of my head if this Cinderace is a non-holo in any other form and capacity. So I know there was a obviously not League promos. Please leave a comment below. I don't believe the Cinderace has ever been a non-holo version before. So again, if you're a Sword and Shield collector, you'll probably already know if there's a non-holo version of this. But if not, you're probably going to need this for your master set. So if you're collecting the full Sword and Shield set. Beautiful Minchino. So that means we're going to probably get the busted Chinchino in this deck as well, if there's Minchino. Shame it's probably only going to be like 1 or 2 copies. There we go. So Chinchino, very strong card. Use this in a lot of decks, especially with Level Ball being reprinted. You can use the Level Ball. It's only got 90 HP. You can find your Minchino and your Chinchino. And then you can discard any card and draw 2 cards from your hand, from your deck. So it's very powerful. It's going to see it playing a lot more decks post rotation. It's still seen playing, you know, some decks now. It's another Cinderace there. Very happy to see those. And yeah, some you know, I think I probably like I like this one slightly more just because it got the Chinchino in it. But both decks are actually really good for beginners, and a lot of these V Battle decks seem to just be generally a lot better than just the old theme decks were. But you know, I'd love to know your thoughts. You know, which deck do you think is strongest? Are you going to pick up either of these decks? You know, are you going to get the single one, or are you going to get the double one that, you know, contains that beautiful, you know, 2 copies of that beautiful exclusive holo Professor's Research Juniper? I'd love to know your thoughts. Please leave a comment below. Do you think these decks are awesome? Are you happy that they've replaced, you know, the old style theme decks from the main sets? These V Battle sort of decks, they now come out separately to the main sets instead of the theme decks. I'd love to know what you think. And yeah, thank you very much. Please remember to like, subscribe, and, you know, leave a comment below. And I will see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all.
A huge thank you to our lovely patrons. They get exclusive videos, market updates, Q&As with me, and much more besides. Click the link below to join the PlaySkape Games Patreon, and I will see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all.